How's everyone doing? My name is Reggie with Versus Gameplay. I just kind of want to give you guys a rundown on what we plan to do on Sunday nights at our bi-weekly event called Versus Gameplay Fights. First one's going to be on the 25th of this month. The next one's on the 1st and again on the 15th, and after that we'll be doing bi-weekly events. The goal of this is just to have a place to run casuals in the Dallas area. I know Fight Club goes on in Fort Worth, and we're going to try to run the opposite of those guys, so it gives Dallas Fort Worth an option to come somewhere and run casuals every week. We'll have 5 to 6 setups. We're not going to just run Street Fighter. We're going to run a couple other fighting games too. Marvel. There's someone who's contacted me about BlazBlue, and kind of know whatever else comes through the pipes, or someone wants to see out there. I'll try to set up enough setups so everyone can come out and get some work in their game of choice. So this is going to take place at the End Zone Bar and Pub, which is located in Plano. We've had some events out there before. I recently talked to the owners, and we have a good understanding of the times we need, what we're trying to do, and the goals we're trying to accomplish. So we're all on the same page, what times we need to be in there, how long we can be in there, so that spot is ours for that given time. Speaking of which, that time is going to be 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Sundays. We're asking $10 for everyone who comes out. 10 of that's going to go towards food that we're going to put towards a large platter that everyone can pick off of, food and drinks. You're free to order alcohol as long as you're 21. They're going to ask for IDs, of course. And the other 5 is going to go into a grand pot that we're going to use to pay out our leagues that we're going to run, and I'll get into that in a second. I do want to stress that this is mainly an opportunity for you all to come out and put in some work. We're going to have a live stream, so if you just kind of want to hang out, not necessarily play, I would ask, check out the stream. If you're going to be there, put in some time, put in some work. It's not really a place where you're kind of sitting around and hanging out and, taking up space. We want you guys to get some games going, and if we get bigger, I'll put up more setups. So that's kind of how that works. So details about the league that we're going to have along with the casual gameplay. At the end of the day, it's going to be 3 different leagues, an A, B, and C. But to create those leagues, we're going to have one tournament here starting on the 15th when Ultra releases, or after Ultra releases. And that first tournament will determine who will be in the 3 different leagues, actually the first 2 leagues. So what we'll do is, I've been working with Integra, Jonathan, and he's put together a list of who he thinks and we think are the top 16 players in Dallas. And of that list, we're going to have those guys go into a round-robin battle over 3 or 4 weeks. Each match will be 1st to 10. You've got to win by 2. And then we'll take the point spread and see where the point spreads break out at the end of the tournament. Like I said, it'll be 3 to 4 weeks. Sooner if we can put it together. And then what we'll do is we'll take the top 8 of that 16 and put them in A. Take the bottom 8, put them in B. Now there's also going to be a C league as well. So the C league is for those guys who think that, hey, maybe I should be considered a part of those top 16s. I think I have what it takes. So what we're going to do there is we're going to have 8 spots there, and we're going to take volunteers, and you're going to run round robin events just like A and B. So once it's all said and done, every time a league ends, the bottom of A, the last person in A, moves down to B. The very top person in B moves up to A. The very bottom of B moves down to C. And then we pick 7 new people to go into the C League. So there's kind of almost going to be like a waiting list or a rotation to get through C. But it's designed for people who are maybe not well known or who think they should be up there, can move all the way up to A. And it's designed for our top players to be consistently known to the top and to earn money to go out to tournaments or events that they may not, normally go to because they don't have the cash for. So essentially the community is helping our top players get to these events. Everything that you guys put into it is going right back to you, food or money towards prizes. And we'll get more details on how those prizes are divvied out. I've talked to a couple other TOs. They like the idea of getting together and finding out our cream of the crop. This is obviously going to be in Dallas. Plano area, but I do want to talk to other TOs and see if they want to put together a similar program in their communities. I can put together a template. I want to work with those guys and basically just get to where we know who the top fighters are in Texas, maybe a top 20. and work to level our community and those guys up. So please contact me if you have any questions, any feedback. This is our first venture into this, so there are going to be bumps, but we're going to get them all worked out. We've got a lot of people who are dedicated to making this work. Email me at reggie@versusnetplay.com. Check out the website, which I'm going to have updates on of points, how much money's in the pot. We'll keep that on our website, and that website is versusgameplay.com. There's two different ones, Versus Netplay and Versus Gameplay. All the game-related stuff is going to be on Versus Gameplay. Follow us on Facebook, versusgameplay.com, Twitter, versusgameplay.com, and our Twitch will also be versusgameplay.com. So hit me up. Looking forward to see you guys there. I'm excited about it. Hope it works out well, and looking forward to seeing you guys on the 25th. Thanks.